everyone, and welcome back to Bird Nerd. Today, we are going to be learning about feeding birds chicken eggshells. I know, it sounds odd, but trust me, the birds love them. In this video, I will explain why they like them so much, and I will be showing you how to safely feed them to your feathered friends. Now, you may be thinking, why in the world would birds want chicken eggshells? Well, the answer is one word: calcium. When birds are laying their beautiful eggs, they take up a lot of calcium, and the female can't exactly go get a glass of milk or take a calcium supplement. Instead, they need to find sources of calcium in nature, and as you may have guessed, it is harder to find than other things such as food or seeds. So, I said that the birds only want the eggshells for calcium, but some birds may also want them for grit. As some of you may know, birds chew or grind their food in the muscular part of their stomach. To help with the grinding of the food, birds will often swallow small hard materials such as small rocks, pebbles, sand, or ground eggshells. So, if you ever see a bird swallowing a tiny rock, no, it has not gone insane. It is a totally natural behavior. Anyway, those are two good reasons why birds like ground eggshells. And since you are probably just going to throw out the eggshells after you break an egg into your cake mix or omelet, why not feed them to the birds? It is super easy. So, let's get into how we can safely feed them to our avian friends. Now, we can't just throw raw eggshells outside and expect the birds to take them. They need to be sterilized in order to make sure they are safe and bacteria-free. After you break an egg, or two, or even 3 or 4 or 5, rinse them out in the sink to remove any egg residue. Be sure to always wash your hands after handling raw eggs. Next, if your eggshells are dripping with water, you can dry them off, but don't worry about getting them completely dry. I had a very wet eggshell, and I accidentally crushed it, but it is fine. It may just cook a little fast in the oven, plus I'm just going to crush it up anyway. So, once you have all your eggshells washed out, spread them out on a cookie sheet and bake them in the oven at 250 degrees for 10 to 20 minutes. You want the shells to dry and kill any bacteria, not for them to brown. So, maybe observe them as they are cooking. Since mine were so small, they cooked pretty quickly, so all I needed was 10 minutes, but it may vary by oven and eggshell, so keep a close eye on them. Another way to cook them is boiling them in water for 10 minutes. Both ways work just fine. After the eggshells are nice and sterilized, you can take them out and crush them up into small pieces. The exact size you want them at depends on the size of the bird. For example, blue jays will take nearly half an eggshell, whereas smaller birds can't take a huge piece. I would recommend crushing them to about the size of sunflower seeds, so they are not too large and not too small. The Goldilocks eggshell. I put mine into a plastic baggie so all my pieces would stay in one area. I then used my hand to crush them, but you could also use a small rolling pin or spoon. After that, they are ready to be fed to the birds. Mix them in with some bird seed or even just spread them out on the ground. The birds will love them. You may find that they are so popular, you may have to beg your friends and family for their eggshells as well. Well, that is all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed learning about why birds like eggshells and how to feed them. Let me know in the comments down below if you try it and what your local birds think of it. If you liked this video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I release a new video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time on Bird Nerd.